very good morning to you all Ghanaians, especially Kwabana for ne Abana for ne Tuesday, and then I'm welcoming you to the Focus Entertainment today. And then mene Amanzeba and ebe chunko na meka Amanzeba ebi wadwube ya ose musician no na enyo no na meka no hase. In fact, this Amanzeba I'm talking about no, he's actually well known in Ghana when it comes to the entertainment industry. Amanzeba mekaya Amanzeba ne Amanzeba ko share Hello FM. In fact, o mama mo bosse we are mekaya no sa asem no. But then Focus Entertainment is Focus Media Institute and also you are saying so we nipa bi we school and also we GSS SS kwa na say we ensure you na mapa bomodia na ehwehwe Focus Media Institute omo Kumase office no Kumase sasa na Accra for so de e wo honom wo Kumase na say o join Focus Media Institute bomodia na fa phone number ho na time chukuti na chiri na frɛ 0267 68 3430 0267 683430 now the Focus Media Institute wo Kumasi ntwenkomo o Accra and that's a northern sector or Ghana bomodian na frɛ 0242 344669 0242 344669 so wo chichi kwa na woni ba bia obetena bomodian ha ho Focus hostel facility obaboa mo nya baby papa atena sasa na yebetu kwan so bezo tu kwan so kwa ma no ne Asgab Travel Consult na ebeboa o kwantu hu hihye nyina betime di hu dima obezo tu kwan ko UK ekoka yayira anipa ho a bomodian na hwe Asgab Travel Consult na onhwe wasen 0244 46 46 84 Asgab number mame nko intentions mintwamika na ene stories egu pass na doso fameye eho anka adwam ewa ha sasa na ebeka funny faces so hasem kakra bi eso wa ha sasa na ensem na ekọ na doso na nipa ebetim na yes sa discussion nyina na Amanzeba bosu akwaba
I'm grateful
ye benya wa ye bransa because as I say no akọna aba na doso Kache, de
first name you look at champion.
First name
you look at champion.
Was champion.
First name you look at champion was here.
It's international brand.
Frank is international brand.
Right. Senior. Some of course we entertainment industry.
Sure.
Name someone Naija. Mubaka Zemo. Mekai me know first meeting was it? No, it was a first meeting on radio. Hello FM na me be advert concerning Tabia na Easter bash. Remember that na Tabia so call off. And I knew Hello FM. Be here my same year I was saying in fact you people here at Tabia we want advert because I do. Why are you bra ola machine you me tin na guy. On ka say I don't know.
I said my cracker. You see
I'm hammer cracker so Amanzeba.
No, you see I won't say to you. Ye memu hana e wono ne nkom hana won ye so called in quote sikafo bi won no for sikafo a they don't understand when we say doing corporate business,
right,
and say doing investment no one feel say ka say obi sikani and say ye investment it's all about buying big cars, right but we are na so ka chere say eduma na wo ye no invest into the human so the be human the returns no e no for say dia o kan sa che won so chom so mu ni nyansa sebio me ti pa me e bia wona wo ti pa o an se bia mo so ye bia wo tese but again no me hia sebio bia nyankopon man say ni ndie no as a doctor,
right,
and so an say bia madwum come here I also need someone who is also a psychologist to profess those things to me say bia these are the things that you're supposed to do, you don't have to do ABCD, right, but who I will say TV station see all your program. See who? That TV station is gone off for over months.
Right.
And what you there actually why?
It's after work okay.
Come on, Sika for that I don't know.
Okay. That was just by the way. Amanzeba, one major issue I'm saying mostly CCI Yegusa Yekasai Yedim say a family has been arrested because of possession of illegal content. Na me bisao, yeah, artists, are they not doing too much of drugs? Because we had the lives of Abranti Ebechilo Krumhe, Kwakese, and then we are also talking about your familiar now. What does drug do for these artists?
What drug does for them? For me,
yeah,
Maybe besides that, I might not have any clue about it, but I'll give you what basically that I know. Say it happens outside.
Exactly.
Near drug, yeah, more money. They need to be entered because.
Okay. Is it good for them to be on drugs?
I still can't tell because I have never used it before.
Okay.
I don't know whether you are asking me now, or then, or before. That
all together.
When I was Amanzeba, and I said.
Okay, when you were Amanzeba.
When I'm Amanzeba.
Yes. And now before you became Amanzeba, all in all, together, at least. You've been there, you've left there.
Yes, I've been a DJ. Yes, I've been a DJ before, but you see, what I know is that drugs, when you take it, it puts you in that hyper mood.
Okay.
And my team would there. Why do you the day? Sometimes when you stage, you say you are doing this thing. You are on a stage playing a show now. Or crowd now who I'm out to an extra tenor. I always say sometimes every ultima would there feeling really high. What I say? Because I've spoken to people who are into those things, and as people who have used it before, and I might try to really get them out of those things because my own to me and focus on my life. Okay. There's a big celebrity be with Krobo and my share own Nisika. Now he's so nice a person. Okay. But when he became, rich, popular and rich, now he looks like an old man. Okay. What's a kokra? I mean, Modi. What I say? Oh yeah, Branton and now Obi on Yesikano. What I say? It's still like a Branton, but no Yesikano. Okay. No, oh yeah, Oluki, very strong and very healthy. What I say? But he said, I won't have to be with the baby 55, 60 years. Sure, my skin. Nice. If some may we are, I take an alcohol or drugs, I won't have the skin, trust me. Okay. I won't have it. And to me, what it does for those artists, I have no idea about it. Okay. But what I know is what I've told you, say, it puts them in that mood, right? To be able to, command the crowd that they do this and they speak to us.
No, based on what you're saying, it means that the drugs itself, it has a positive and a negative impact on them.
Oh, of course. Don't say, do one man, chloroquine. The ones that has the quen, do one man, it has to be administered to you before. Okay. Say, be also mean to me now. My bread, me say, Doctor Shoki find the condom sandwich you draw away. I did one man. You need that quen, which contains that cocaine. It's a bit of it, It has to be administered. What I say, you don't just have to start up and say, me and Kasanka de mepe. Elko tramadol, and I'm a boy. Not me, we are my son's boss, black tonic and the guso. Now, man, I time say chingam, no. Okay. Your friend say, young guys, boys, here, baby, who more, or no sound. Why can't say chewing gum? Nini I know my winning idea. What I say, me I basically believe that some of these things it's about time we start addressing these issues. Right. These are issues it is disturbing the industry. But you and I don't talk about it. We only look at trending issues. Right. So you see Amanzeba run home, that Amanzeba gave you baby. What I say, and no makofa. Then you push it out just to tarnish someone's image. But someone is battling drug issues. And yet, industry, there are a lot of people battling with drug issues. Me and Kasanka, my boy back tie. I do this a friend back at tea. What I say, then in my MBA, we struggle with your friends and drugs. I remember at the point, you see, there was nothing you could do. We're 24. Woman is getting free. Baby, I know one it became a problem. I got to a point now back to a Bookman or Carnation Station. I wept because you see we were all
he had a talent.
Yes. And yes, sometimes we'll be such a fine gentleman, such a fine act, right? In that situation now, he's battling with drugs. You understand it? Right. And also psychological issues are memoir. When you be to cancel him or her now, then that means apparently the person is just destroying. Right.
You see, as you're talking about giving examples, we have people in our industry. These people, these artists on mobile, I've seen what drugs have actually done to them. Let's talk about Okonfo Kwade. As currently he's even in the psychiatric right now. Let's talk about we have other people like drugs actually have not helped them. But why is it that these people are actually not still getting healed to it? Yes.
You see, that's what I'm telling you. Say, it is something that when it gets into your system, when you become used to it, it is very difficult to stop it. I remember those days in the early 1990s. There was this American hip hop artist. He died. He jumped from about 15 or 20th story building floor. No, but straight from. Now I'm with Droby, a friend LSD. Those times, then Americans normally come LSD, right? I think they called it off from the shelves. Those were the drugs they were taking. I quite say, and I can get trauma or trauma don't I say for me.
Okay.
Or no man, why trying to dinosaur mo who say so no? Any from air shot. You say no, but I do at all. You see?
Right.
But it was happening. It was happening. Government did whatever that it was supposed to do at that mature time. But the guys were not stopping it. So what they had to do is that they had to call off those drugs from the shelves. One, then two, it has to be drugs around. It always has to be something that will be administered before you can buy them.
Okay.
And to medically, you know, if you're not supposed to take such drugs now, there was no way you can just walk into the drugstore and say that we walk to a friend say LSD. It won't happen.
Okay.
What I say?
Sure.
Oh, says so no more the drug now. Now I'm waiting time. As when you come, to the tramadol no one is now. And a lot of times, you know, I can say those are be and I can say it has to be prescribed.
Right. Amanzeba.
But see, for hours we have the system all right, but the system doesn't work. The structures are there, but it doesn't work.
Wow.
And you go home, Obia, sorry, you see, people are fighting for weed to be legalized. When you go to Holland, it is legalized. What I say? When you go to Holland, it is legalized. When you go to the UK, it is also legalized in there. But I want a beneficial aspect of it.
Okay.
What I say? Oh, Director Frank, or supported that movement, say marijuana should be legalized. What I say? But the fact that marijuana is being legalized, let's also ask ourselves, say, in those jurisdictions, you know, they have been able to properly
control
and know the benefits of it. What I say?
Right.
And I realized the magnitude and I said the friend is the leveler and ma to me daisy no a horn content na more from as compared to here read no. And so to horn camp now. Some you can just pop something later, you know, you are done. Because the likes of Mike Tyson, they are going marijuana on a bigger scale for business. And so when we are doing that now, let's ask ourselves, said, have we put in the proper structures, the right laws that would curtail all of these things before?
Okay.
If not so, when you legalize marijuana, believe in me, the next day we will find like thousands of Abudanfo on the street. already, we are battling with a lot of mad people on the street. But the question is that say, you're legalizing it now. Number now, about quadruple. And government can't control it, trust me.
People are doing it even in secret.
What I say? We know people who have done it, Charlie, they've gone haywire. Obi now can say comfort quade.
Right.
You see, comfort quade kept smoking. He kept doing whatever that he has to do. Okay, he doesn't mind. You see, at the point when you see comfort quade situation boom and where he was sleeping, bruv, you might even ask yourself, so is that the superstar, the celebrity we had some years back? What I say? But okay, that's one here. What did you call rehab? He still comes back again. Said now he's healed. He comes back. You take off those things from him. Those friends, he will still find those friends in the society again. He will still connect with them again.
Now, do you think, sir, these arts no more, they are on drugs, no? They think when you become on drugs, that actually helps move your brand. And I said, does it actually have any impact on their brand?
No, it doesn't move their brand. They know for a fact that it doesn't move their brand. But you see, let me use Evangelist Lord Kenya in this situation. I remember some years back then Lord Kenya has said, which me myself, maybe a living witness to what Evangelist Naya can say. At a point, no marijuana no otekia fina and yaneshe. So you need something that is a bit more higher and stronger than the marijuana. And now call a friend is Ashton and Asafona, Oberhoni Kofumene, Asafona Boom, see the job no of a bound. Oh, Nipa Ujina Hormo, or Nipa or Pepe was now, no Diani, oh, no Josie and Wyatt. Oh, good. And they be so one Mabono Dinamo station where it there. Say, go dog, Carnage. What did I say? No rifle taking person.
Actually get there.
Trust me. You see, they know the repercussions of these things.
Right.
But who are those in charge of controlling these things? Your narcotic control board. Your first about that for the enemy one. We should also have what we call psychologists.
Right.
You see, you need people, such people in here to come together to tell them the reason why they are not supposed to do A, B, C, D. If it is prescribed, say okay, fine. To me that per medication, you have to take in this bait before you could use it. Now that is fair.
Okay.
But in situations whereby it is not prescribed, you go, you take in as much as you can. So sometimes you will be a boy, but you know, that's about 2 weeks ago. That me wa cry na me fi circle ba be say akofi odu friend saying state STC ni more na there were over 10,000 people. You see moto ni bi wewu. Virtually almost all the boys I saw,
they are on drugs.
They were all holding marijuana, smoking live. Police, I saw police there. Trust me. I saw police there. Police couldn't do anything about it. But my question is that say, in time you be here and you near. I'm sure say you won't be pleased.
No.
Maybe I won't be pleased. If it's Frank's son or daughter, I won't be pleased. What I say? Obia and person about who are going to buy in that night. Nobody saying said those who smokes marijuana, no, they are. You understand what I'm saying? They are not well. They are well, but it ought to be managed properly.
Don't you think, sir, when it comes to the artist, the partner, these kind of restrictions need to be imposed on them by their management and their managers concerning the intake of drugs, and then in your cross of signing
contract.
To exactly. Those things actually need to be placed in their control.
Let me tell you something. You come how artists, the so-called in quote artist managers now, you see them, a lot of them don't manage the artists rather manages them. Yes.
You're telling me.
The managers don't manage the artists, so it is the artists that manages their managers. The managers, a lot of them are errand boys. I say we came here a lot of them of the so-called in quote managers now are errand boys.
They just run errands for the
boys. What I say? You see, a manager calls for the shot, ends the shot. Oko bank, let's catch you say, wait, I'm going to call my manager. Do you see security man taking instructions, giving instructions in there?
No.
Who takes the shot? It is the manager.
The manager himself.
They said no, we have to take this one to the manager to sign.
Right.
Security man as a teller can't sign. What I say?
Right.
But I don't know. Over artist management contract, now artist management will be everyone artist don't sign. Manager don't sign. It is the artist. If you like, just Google our top acts here in our country. Go and check it. Almost all their contracts they sign. It's not their managers.
Okay.
What I say?
So how can you even manage the affairs?
So how can you even manage the affairs of the artists? How can you even do that?
Right.
You see, the manager ought to have the diary of the artist. You control the artist more or less like the TV. You are holding the remote. You say tomorrow we are going here. We are doing this. We have this to do. We are going here. You either control to it or you don't. Then you go your way. And nothing I won't say you memoir no. Or some better say we need the manager party ways. We need the manager party ways. We need the manager party ways. Because you see that structure, that connection itself, it's not properly structured. You know, it comes, they will find ways to exit.
Right.
A bit now, yeah, come behind the scenes, say, yeah, Beck and your friend is a KY and Co and all those issues. He went, right?
Right.
Or call the crazy man, would he come back to tell KY say he's still begging, he's coming to beg to come back again? No, because Omunya, friends, home, that is screaming and what's the name, Dr. Mr. Drew, are excelling. And he didn't go. So he wants to come back again.
Right.
You see, that's why I always say, when you are signing an artist, first, you ought to know that you can gel well with the artist. If you're managing an artist, the gelling is the most important thing.
Okay.
It should also not be like the master and boss relationship. It should be a friendly relationship. There should be a situation whereby artists tell the artist that no, stop it. Here we are not going. I won't go. I've cancelled the interview. We're not doing this, right? This contract, we won't sign it.
And the artist need to be able to.
And the artist needs to accept that. You understand? That's why you have hired him as someone who knows better than you to come and do it. Basically, when you finish, he has to give you reasons why all those things are happening because you are paying him.
Right.
What I said? When was the last time I said when Michael Jackson was alive? When was the last time you ever heard say Michael Jackson had changed manager? He's changed manager. Yeah. He's changed manager. He dealt with Quincy Jones till he died. He dealt with Quincy Jones till he died. That's it.
What was the secret between those foreign arts and their management? And when it comes to these local arts and their management, let me take this person, Yemi Alade.
Yeah.
She actually dealt with this man till she actually changed. Mm-hmm. And then when she was even changing, she wrote a letter, which was mouth-watering about how thankful she was. But in our life or in down here, there's always a banter with artists and their management.
Like the Bible says, it says, for lack of knowledge,
okay,
my people perish. A lot of them lacks knowledge. You realize in our country, more of our artists have not basically gone to school that much. A lot also haven't acquired that level of education, right?
Okay.
So you see, understanding, it's something else.
Right.
Appreciation is something else. A lot of them don't even understand. When you say vision, they don't even know what vision is all about. Right. When you say aim, you don't even know what aims and goals are. Right. So I said a lot.
Okay.
So that means that some of them,
okay,
but majority of them.
Okay.
And you see, we've also made it look like that when music, it's a terrain for dropouts.
Mm-hmm.
Right. When you go elsewhere, Busta Rhymes, he's acquired a PhD. PDD is that same thing. The Jay-Z. Even if you don't want to, right? The system is set up in such a way that
you have to.
You have to, because when you look at the mileage, the way things are working, so you need to get yourself, what I say. That's the thing.
Industry. Right.
What someone like should be to say, for instance, Floyd Mayweather, right? You see, Mayweather, he has no formal education. Uncle Sudan, right?
Right.
Into the share, the normal or you see normal. He blends street
with what he does.
And what he does, right? But if you realize, if Mayweather is a kind of boxer, he's acquired that extreme knowledge, right? The way a manner he flops money, that's with money. He wants to do it. He will be wahano. You come where you will be wahano. Nina can say, who say the artists, I mean the Ghanaian artists, local artists, when they go out there and meet the international acts now, we say na omamelo.
Right.
Because they are supposed to, again, if I may put it that way, appreciate knowledge.
Okay.
But because who said no, nkofo go shisha no, omadwuma bie ye ka brofo papa, ye kasa papa no what I say, ye can business. They don't understand those things. So if it happens so, then they live back. And managers also don't know the thing.
Right.
You understand it? So imagine say wako hire a manager who doesn't know anything like yourself. What will happen?
I'm not calling.
Good. So a lot of times we say yeah managers now the way you come. I mean all what we are looking at is the monetary aspect. Yes, we are working for the dollar bill, all right.
Right.
But that's all what we look at for.
Right.
To how to project the art to get there. The strategies in which you be able to draw to push the artist there. You don't do those things.
Right.
On one the other so Charlie, this girl call you, this girl say make her, you understand it.
Right, family, that's Amanzeba for you. You're still watching Focus Entertainment on Focus TV. Don't forget to subscribe and then share for others to also know. Amanzeba,
yes.
It's actually good to have you here. Now, baby, my main chipper weighing what I'm saying. Artists and their brand. Ghana, across the brand need to mean quite. Looking at the lives of the Mami Fat Nigeria and Kwan Brampo. Say a bo artist be say Wizkid, Davido. You actually see say the name itself carry a big brand. but yeba Ghana ha omo mukuta brand no eno kra na duru baby a baby a sin na pem. Does it mean say ye act no and enye adwuma ye and as the marketing part of our artist brand no and enye adwuma?
Yo, when you say this, when you check Nigeria, arguably is the biggest in Africa. Right. The population size of Nigeria is basically like an American population size. Market wise, right, they are like 30 times ahead of us. Ghana is just about 30 million population. Nigeria is about 200 million population.
Right.
So it's about 30 times of Nigeria. One state of Nigeria is about the entire Ghana. So let's say that you are blowing in every state, about 30 states in Nigeria, or 50 states in Nigeria. So you are super duper star celeb. So me Nigerian acts, I call them celebrities.
They're not Ghanaian acts.
Oh, they are stars.
Ghanaians are stars. They are not celebrities.
No, but how can you tell me that someone is covering about 300 million population, right? Then you are covering just about, let me say, 5 million, 2 million, 50 million population. You are telling me you can compare yourself with that person. No, it's not. This is not comparable. What do we next time? Because the moment you do so, no, that's what belittle are going on. That is the more reason when the Nigerian act comes to Ghana. When you see the Nigerian acts, watch the way they behave. They are big boys.
Now let's look at the international part, okay?
You see, Mebo, watch a Nigerian brand like Davido.
Right.
Davido could just walk in, purchase a private jet. Tell me one Ghanaian artist that can even purchase a private jet. Tell me how many Ghanaians, rich men in Ghana even has a private jet. Tell me. Me, I remember myself and Lowen and Co. We went to Nigeria, right?
Which Lowen?
Oh, our Ghanaian Lowen.
Okay.
Yes, you know I was formerly managing him.
Right.
We went to Nigeria. When we went there, we wanted to sell a deal with P Square for an event here in Ghana. Believe you me, they occupy about 40,000 square feet of land. House they live on.
That is.
I'm telling you, we sat here, like here. They were like, what is the name? X5. They were X5. That's where they were. They spoke to us. We didn't even see them like this. I'm telling you.
You and
the house itself is microphone. It is wired. I'm telling you.
No,
we
but
spoke to them like
no,
this. We went to Mr. Ibu. We went to Mr. Ibu to Nigeria. After that, I think that was in 2017 or 2016. My memory is really serves me right on that. I said we didn't meet them like this. So
you were with Mr. Ibu.
I said myself, Mr. Ibu, Lowen, Zach.
Hold on, but Ibu is a star, a celeb. Lowen too is a big star in Ghana here.
Mr. Ibu came shooting in
Nigeria.
Mr. Ibu came shooting a movie here in Ghana.
Okay.
Apparently, when he was leaving, right, we all went together. We bought the same flight to Nigeria, right. When he got to, I've forgotten the name of the airport. I've forgotten the name.
Okay.
When we got to our destination at Nigeria, he said, "Oga, we'll meet again." Oh. Then he left, right.
Okay.
We drove for like 4 solid hours to where P Square lives. Right. When we were booked to actually meet them, we went to our hotel. The hotel and then them. We had to drive back to where they are. Bibia, the same house or premises, no. The distance and now away the message had X5. Omokasabe. That's why I saw motivate in Shiada. You really flight came back to Ghana.
A star meeting and star couldn't actually meet. Does it mean that they actually don't see you guys?
They are stars. I said they are stars, they are celebrities.
Okay.
At that time, P Square were one of the hottest stars in Africa.
Of course.
I mean in the world. Why do you think that Nigeria is attracting the entire global eye? I mean, when it comes to showbiz, when it comes to showbiz, it's not news when you find Nicki Minaj, Beyonce, P. Diddy, Jay-Z and go in Nigeria. It's not news.
Don't you think that they actually...
It's not news when you feature when P Square featuring Red Cross. This is not news to them because it's more or less like two footballers playing. Suleiman Dari meeting Lionel Messi. Is this news?
It's not news.
It's not news, but only in Ghana it becomes news
because they're brand new into her.
That is the thing.
Now,
now it's more or less like monkeys are playing with gorillas. Oh, it is like monkeys playing with gorillas. The Nigerian actors are gorillas, so
yeah.
They control pace. They control the pace.
What is really the reason why Ghanaians can match them? Is it that we don't actually invest in our brand?
One, they understand the industry better than us. We bring it. They buy. No more hit. What's I say? If a Nigerian artist, any Nigerian song that blows here in Ghana will blow in Nigeria. A Nigerian artist will come to Ghana, buy our entire airways.
Yeah.
Right. Not with CDSO.
Just the brand.
I mean, they will tell you dollars. They will tell you, "God, take this $5,000 for fuel." How many Ghanaian can even give you, let me say, 100 Ghana cedis to say, "Oh, big man," or 500 is big man. Take this one for the.
I won't the things that they are just making your aims.
That is the thing. You see, there's difference between promotion and also, helping to push one brand. Me, if that is the case, then if I am coming for an interview, right, I will pay.
Right.
When you also need me, you pay me. That's it.
Right. That's supposed to be.
You understand it? That's how, if it has to be, it has to go. Because I do not see the reason why, let me say, an artist like probably Shatta Wale, Sarkodie, right? He has to be granting interview
for free. No. Don't you think that they themselves actually should know better?
And that is why I'm telling you that, you see, there's a difference between learning on the job market and also finding a good manager to be able to manage you. That's the more reason you move managers around. Barclays Bank, or let me say, Absa will say that the manager at Edum had performed so well to the extent that their debt recovery rate, the debt rate at the Edum branch was so high to the extent that when he came there, now it's been reduced totally to like, let me say, like about 10%.
Right.
So he'll be moved from here to, let me say, the Ring Road branch of Absa, because they have a peculiar, similar, bigger problem there. Done. So you bring that one who could also do the good relationship manager, he's good in human relation. You bring that person to Kumasi because the one here also didn't have that good relation. Right. So you always have to find the balance, because that person will be able to build that good relation. So now you need someone who can let the profit margin go up. Then this one too, they have a bad relationship in here, but their debt portfolio is really high, right, or lower. So you bring that person in to come and blend the two.
So they always need to assess.
That's how it ought to work. Okay. So a manager, you hire a manager, you hire someone who is technically sound.
Right. All right. We are still on Focus TV with Amanzeba, and things are really getting hotter and bigger right here. This is Focus TV, and this is Focus Entertainment with Bismarck Jr., the gentle entertainer. Many Amanzeba baby. Amanzeba, finally, sorry, COVID-19, and then events. I don't know, but do you think government have been so good to event organizers during this COVID season?
Let me first of all show my nose mask. That's my nose mask. As soon as I say that, I'm not going through the protocols.
Exactly.
I got my
protocols. Yes.
But you see, if I had to answer your question, let me tackle it from this angle. First of all, COVID, we didn't expect it. We never expected it. We never saw it coming.
Okay.
So you realize that even where it came from, China, they saw it coming. They knew how it was going to come about.
But they couldn't control it.
Right. Initially they couldn't, but now they have found the antidote to control COVID.
Okay.
Right. And like I always say, if you want to, get to a black man, right, don't talk to him, write, put it in a book.
Tell him to read.
Tell him to read.
I better watch it.
Don't read it.
I feel bad.
You see, how many of us walks into the shell shop or the supermarket, then after we're done with our shopping, the itemized bill that will be given to us, you look through and see that, oh, I bought this. They are all in here. How many of us, the next thing you do is that you fold the paper, you put it in the bin. It's because we don't read. We don't want to read. Right. So some of this, how do you call it, pandemics, right? will be the worst affected, or will be the people that will be affected, or finding it very difficult to find antidotes for such things. You see, when the world is now thinking about how to, find a vaccine to cure COVID-19, right? We are here saying that, oh no, don't do this, put on this, do this, you understand? Creating laws. Okay. Whilst they are there struggling, creating their brains, cracking their brains to find the antidote for COVID-19. You understand it? COVID had come to stay with us now, whether we like it or not. It had come to stay with us. SARS came,
Ebola
came, CSM came, which is cerebrospinal meningitis. It came, AIDS came. Now it's more or less like a mosquito bite.
We don't even think about
we are not even afraid of AIDS again. I'm sure your chairman is not even afraid of AIDS again. So the last time I was speaking to him, he said, "No, Amanzeba, listen, for me, AIDS, I'm not afraid. I could go raw, I could go clean."
Chiji.
Right.
My boss said that.
Oh, Charlie, it was very coded place, you see. But what it is that, okay. Chairman Frank, I salute. I said what it is that COVID has come to stay with us, whether we like it or not. It has come to stay. You see, with the creative art, it has come to taught us a lesson, right. And it's also giving us that way to actually exploit. Beginning to say virtual shows. We knew there was an animal, something well called virtual, but we didn't know what it is.
Okay.
If you had watched Alicia Keys, the Jay-Z's, the Billy Mans, you name them, right? When you go to their site, listen, don't just go and watch videos.
Watch their virtual
go
shows.
And learn something from there, right? When you go there, you find they doing virtual shows about 10, 12 years ago, right? No, there's nobody there. Even it's more or less like a studio. You can create it in such a way that you can have your band, your everything in here. Not a huge band, but you have to create that atmosphere to make it so serene, right? You record whatever that you do, you push it online. People in Pakistan, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, what was Stan, name them, they will all see whatever that you are doing. Now social media is big. It's a global tool, right? But for us, we didn't know how to go around those things. You see, we didn't know how to go around this thing. So it had now become very difficult for us to say that we will sit to really crack our brains on some of these things. We always want to sit for others to create it for us to jump onto it. So by the time that they say, oh, this one we are done with it, right? Now it's just the music and then the rest, I can't see it. I can't say right. What I say? When people began to do YouTube, making money, we were here saying that no, I'm not one person who's seeing. You understand? These are some of the things.
Okay.
So when we do not broaden our horizon and basically also tap into something and learn on it, it becomes very difficult for us.
People are saying that the creative art industry has actually been really affected by this COVID because you heard shows and for build day for let's say Val's Day, Xmas time near the other, and then all of a sudden, boom, government restrictions and all these things happen. But without any backbone, and as a government even getting something for them to acquaint for their losses, no any other because artists be Canada, you can't go for them. Don't you think that the government actually, if so, the government have actually not been fair to the creative industry and event organizers?
And then, like I said, the industry is the worst affected. But you see, this industry, it's in such a way say you eat. If you don't do it well, you won't eat. Government itself hasn't also placed that priority on the industry. The government has placed priority on this very industry. Trust me, we'll be able to get certain chemistries really right as to what we are saying. There are certain measures that government will put in place even before some of these things will be. You see, when government initially when the COVID came in, that we went into the first lockdown, you had some pastors meeting the presidency wanting to find solutions to see how to really, to make room for the churches.
Right.
And some pastors even came out saying that the church is a business. Right. So if the clergy has been able to,
meet the
presidency,
how much
even
more?
with their clout, right? How much more celebrities who have that bigger clout even more than them?
Okay.
You see, that's the more reason we always say that the creative arts industry doesn't have a united front. You see, so the body of our industry should have been able to put some proposal on board for government to say that, okay, fine, now if we've been able to reduce the church numbers, that they should go by a certain numbers, do that that separation and stuff, right? That distancing. You can also let us also do the same thing, so that this will also eat. So let's imagine, say, someone is running a pub, he's going to buy drinks, stock the fridge, and the next day he say, "You stop operating." What do you think those drinks, those stuffs in the fridge will be? It will spoil, right? The artist that had also gone for someone to say that I'm going to perform, he didn't say that he's not coming. It's the presidency.
So if you have a problem, you have a problem with the presidency.
That's the thing. I mean with the entire country. So that's we'll have to go by it. So if there's something of a sort, how do we sit on the round table with them to solve this situation? We didn't have that front.
Okay.
Even if we have that front, that means that it's a weaker front. Because during the COVID, we never had anything of a sort on the industry. But we heard that it says some 50 million Ghana cedis that has been given out to the, for something of aggravation, which I remember I said that money was already shed on arrival.
Okay.
If you remember, last year or last 2 years, that money was mentioned about 2017 or 2018 budget, right? To date, I haven't seen even people saying that yes, we had some of the money. Yes, but so who are those people who received that money? They should come and tell us. You see, so with all these things, some of us will begin to have that feel that no, there's something fundamentally wrong.
Something fishy.
You see, the industry needs what we call the blueprint.
Overhauling. You need to overhaul.
We need a blueprint, and not just anybody to say that it's okay even if you are appointed a minister. Ministerial positions are administrational adequate jobs, so it doesn't really matter when you put a critical person there. It matters, but you see, there's a saying I can say actually penny moja do our and you show the from man. Mobile heba for what you say baby it's okay fine. Want to move for seven. You will be able to be president say this is what you have to do.
Okay. But do you think it's necessary at least that for the government to at least get a quota of something little for those event organizers who have actually have their programs? Because I remember even Kobe Rana had a show in a theater where he has actually sold more than 2 million tickets, but this show was cancelled.
More than 2 million from where?
More than 2 million
was
tickets.
Was it online?
No, it was supposed to be shown in a theater.
But which theater in Kumasi can even take even?
I mean, the whole Ghana, like the shows he has actually planned. He actually started selling tickets and all that.
That issue was a fiasco. Don't mind them. It was just a fiasco. He sold 2 million copies.
He sold 2 million copies of tickets.
I said it was a fiasco. Don't mind.
No, but even if it was a fiasco, at least that program was actually planned.
Yes, that one I agree. Yes, that one I agree.
Tickets were sold and it's being
cancelled. But you see, as a businessman, you need to take risk, and you should prepare for anything. So what if in the event of the show it rains?
And it's on the Wajin Sika, but to the people.
Who says on the Wajin Sika? Does that mean on the day?
That's the problem I'm talking about.
But you see, in that mess, there's a pandemic, which we all need to help in, curtailing it. You are selling or you have sold 2 million tickets. Where? How is he going to do this thing? Helping, doing all those things. I mean, when it comes to social distancing, what the auditorium size, the number of people that are coming in, we need to know all these things before. But even at that mess, me, I want to risk my life to say that.
Program.
No, I'm going for an event. My life is more precious than probably me.
Right. Amanze, thank you so much for passing through. But way forward, finally, what would you tell these Ghanaians about COVID-19 and then event and weddings that government has actually placed restrictions on. But
for me, what I would say is that government says we should put on our nose masks. Let me exhibit mine so that the camera will see me. Yes, they say we should do this. I've got mine on, got yours too on. Okay. Let's also respect the protocols. Let's do the needful. Let's not also get into something that basically will be in the grip of the law, right? I wish everyone well. And moving on, Charlie. When we help in building Ghana, it's for all of us.
Okay, when we help in building Ghana, it's for all of us. Ghana, you baby are hankwane wo. Nti se wo fie na se na Amanzeba ka Yes, you put on our nose mask. Let's do it. It's for our own benefit. Nah, yeah, I see it.
Hey, but listen, forget. I need to do some shout outs.
Okay, all right.
I need to do some shout outs.
Okay,
let's shout out.
Let's do the shout out.
Let me shout out.
Shout out.
I'm shouting out to Mrs. Yayira and the Pabuatin. Yeah. Psychology 1. No size. And my brother from another mother, Mr. Gordon Asante. I salute.
Okay.